Hello, my name's Elaine Smith and I've been in 4-H for 8 years. This year I did the project Alcohol and Drug Abuse, which I got state selection for. This project talks about problems associated with substance abuse and addiction. In addition to exploring how alcohol and drugs affect the brain performance, this project covers the natures of addiction, how alcohol is marketed, and how best to respond to the problem. This project is one unlike the other ones that I have done. This one gave some startling statistics and really explained to me how big the drug and alcohol abuse problem is in our community. This project has many different types of activities that shows you what it's like to be under the influence while not actually being. It also shows you how big of an impact it actually makes. This project also shows you what it's like to have an addiction and what it's like to be separated from it. My favorite activity was showing what it's like to be under the influence. I had my mom help. What you do is you take a nut with its matching screw and screw the nut all the way on and then all the way off and write down your time. Then do it again, but wear leather gloves. Then, finally, you wear the same gloves, but then wear sunglasses with glue smeared on them and do the same activity. You compare the times and see how big of a difference it is. The first round, my mom screwed on the nut and took it off in 17.8 seconds. The next time, with the leather gloves, she did it in 1 minute and 26 seconds. And finally, with the gloves and the sunglasses, she did it in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. While being under the influence, it is very hard to control your actions. This is what the leather gloves represent. You know what you're trying to do, but you can't do it. While being under the influence, it is also hard to see clearly. Your vision worsens. This is why the sunglasses with glue smudged on them really made a difference in this activity. Another section that I found really interesting is called Different Story. This section talks about the marketing of alcohol and how it can attract teens more than adults. Some alcohol commercials show that if you drink their drink, then you'll feel relaxed and even that you're on a beachy vacation. They use bright, vibrant colors that really grasp the attention of their viewers, especially teens. They use fun names that are memorable, like Jamaican Me Happy. This is really concerning because this grabs the attention of teenagers more than adults and can lead to alcoholism in teens. My favorite activity of this entire project was making a PSA. I got myself and 6 of my friends to create videos promoting the startling statistics that I found out in this project to show that using drugs and alcohol is a bad decision. In this PSA, we talk about how to get help if you're already struggling from an addiction. We also talk about how to help another person if they are struggling from an addiction and how you can help. This project has given so much information that is very useful in the future. It shows you how you can say no to drugs and alcohol, how you can be safe when you're at the age to drink alcohol. Addiction is a very serious thing. A person cannot recover from addiction alone. It requires a backup system. This project teaches you how to be a person's helper through the recovery. I highly recommend this project. It gives you many tips and tricks of how to stay out of dangerous situations and how to keep you and your friends safe.